Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, Absinthe Raven, and I'm back at it with another Palia guide for beginners for you guys. And today we're going to be discussing the 8 core skills. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down each skill and which ones, in my opinion, matter more early on in game and which ones you can kind of ignore for a little bit. Now, I know those who have been playing, if you're happening upon this video, you may be telling me, whoa, wait, hold on, there's more than just 8. You're right. And we're about to have 10 skills. But for this video, I'm only going to be discussing the 8 core skills that you have available to you from the very beginning. We have bug catching, cooking, gardening, fishing, furniture making, mining, and hunting. First, we're going to talk about the skills that would fall under the gathering category. These are skills that I consider pretty important early on, and these are skills you're going to use pretty consistently in game. Foraging. This is where you collect your plants, your mushrooms, and other wild resources like garlic and green onions. This skill helps craft early in-game items as well as an easy source of income for your character. Just pick up things as you explore. Mining. You break the rocks and you take the ore inside. This skill is needed for tools, it's needed for upgrades to items, and it's an early game bottleneck resource. If you see a rock, hit it.
Again! Again! Again!
Fishing. You catch fish in rivers, lakes, and ponds all over Palia. This skill is important early on in the game because you can use it to level up your other skills such as cooking. It's also very relaxing, especially if you find yourself in a game loop that feels monotonous and tedious. It's also a good way to make money early on in the game. Next, I'm going to go over more active skills. These are skills in the game that take a little more focus. Bug catching. Throw your smoke bombs and catch your bugs. These are perfect for gifts. Also perfect to use as decorations if you happen to get a star quality bug. And there are a lot of characters in Palia that love bugs as gifts. I know there's a certain postal boy that loves bugs. I'm sure if you talk to him, you'll find out more. Hunting. This is where you run around and chase choppas. It's a great way to get materials for crafting, for cooking, and honestly, there's a lot of materials that you can use for quest items or for gifts. I certainly know of one huntsman that loves receiving antlers and hide, but definitely do it when you feel comfortable because there is a little bit of a learning curve for it, especially since some of the arrows literally curve. Now let's get into the cozy life skills. I love the cooking in this game so much. There are some recipes in this game that I genuinely want to learn and replicate in real life, but this skill is great. Just enjoy it. And last, and certainly not least, gardening. You get to grow crops on your plot. My only gripe with this skill, and it's not even with the skill, I just wish I could have more dirt to put my crops on. I want a bigger field. I want to do more gardening. This skill is a really good one to focus on because not only is it a money-making skill, it's also a skill that you can use to help improve relationships with NPCs, complete quests, and keep your focus up, which is that purple bar in the left-hand corner of your screen. Have you ever noticed that before? It's important. If you were to focus only on one skill, my recommendation and suggestion would be gardening. Here's my breakdown. If you're brand new here, focus on gardening, foraging, mining, and furniture making. Sprinkle in a little fishing. If you are feeling overwhelmed, ignore bug catching and hunting for the time being. You can always go back to those skills later. Here's a quick tip before we end our video. You don't need to finish skills. You just need to use them naturally, build progress over time, And honestly, let them support and highlight your personal playstyle. When I first started the game, I became very attached to hunting, furniture making, and gardening. Those were my three skills that I like super honed in on. I really love that, but that's my playstyle. Your playstyle may be more mining, fishing, furniture making, or bug hunting, furniture making, gardening. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, those are the skills you should focus on, but don't obsess over it. In the next episode, I'm going to be discussing stress-free money-making methods for beginner Palia players. Hope to see you there. Bye!